All right, guys. I am so excited. Okay. You know how sometimes in your life you kind of lose something along the way, something that you used to do for just for fun, or that you enjoyed, but all of a sudden for some reason maybe just life gets in the way and you stop doing it or you forget about it or whatever. Well, my wife brought something to me last night and I just got really excited about it. And so I am going to share my excitement with you because I think this is so fun. Now, you guys know I'm football fans. I mean, obviously, like I'm wearing my Hawks hat right now. And of course, right? 12 Wings. Still available for you, by the way. Buy them because at some point, that's going to take off as well. But anyway, that's not what the focus is today. So the focus is football picks. Okay? So I guess maybe if you don't like football, turn the video off right now. But if you do like football, let's get to the picks. Okay. So before I started doing any of this stuff, I was like, I'm just going to fill it out. It's going to be fun, right? It's a pick 'em. So I already chose the Thursday night game, which is tonight. So you'll probably see the video tomorrow, which will be Friday. But I've already chosen the Rams. Okay. But I just got so excited. I'm like, I'm going to fill it out. And I was like, no, wait a minute. I'm going to savor this. I'm going to enjoy this a little bit. So let's go over it together, shall we? Okay. Thursday game, Minnesota at the Rams. I'm picking the Rams. All right, Minnesota's been kind of haven't been doing so well lately, and Rams are unfortunately really good. I don't like that. I hope Minnesota wins, but this is not what do you hope happens. This is what do you think is going to happen. It's a pick 'em. All right. So my choice next, we have Cincinnati at Atlanta. I am going to go, as well as Cincinnati's kind of been playing lately, I'm actually going to go with home team, Atlanta. Get the Falcons on there. I just think that it's a pretty loud environment. It's a pretty strong place to play for the Falcons, and I think that they are going to win that game. All right, next pick. And by the way, when you see these, if you guys think that there's anything that you disagree with that I'm picking wrong or you have a different pick, then let me know, okay? Next, this one's kind of tough for me, okay? We got Tampa at Chicago. Now, Tampa's been playing lights out even though they lost to the Steelers the other day. They've been playing pretty much lights out this whole season. But I think Chicago's defense is better than most of the defenses that Tampa's been playing, and it's in Chicago. So I'm actually going to pick the Bears on this one. If it was in Tampa, hands down, I would have picked the Bucks on that. But I'm actually going to go with the Bears on that one. All right, next is Detroit at Dallas. Detroit's been garbage this year. Dallas has been pretty decent, even though the Hawks beat them the other day. I'm loving that. But being that it's in Dallas, I'm going to go with Dallas. I think even if this was in Detroit, I still might have gone with Dallas on this one, just because I think they're actually a little bit better than people are giving them credit for right now, the Cowboys. QB Prescott's probably not playing the best. He's still kind of struggling, but I think he's a decent quarterback. I think he's going to find his way, so I'm not really worried about the Cowboys as a whole. Next, we've got Buffalo at Green Bay. Buffalo is... But I actually do think that quarterback that they've got, Josh Allen, he's a rookie, so I don't give them a lot of hope in Lambeau. But I think that quarterback is actually going to be pretty decent, and it might be a good fit in Buffalo for that kind of mentality of that town, of that franchise. So I'm going to actually take Green Bay on that one. So far, what am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 picks in, and I've got all the home teams winning. All right. Not going to necessarily venture out too far off of that. But next I have Philly at Tennessee. Philly's been up and down. Wentz is supposed to be back. So I'm actually going to go with Philly, the road team at Tennessee. Defending world champs. Tennessee, for some reason, has kind of struggled this season. I thought they were supposed to have more of a breakout year, but they haven't. So we're not going to go with that. Next, this is another one that's really I'm kind of torn off. I don't really have a strong feeling either way, and this is Houston at Indy. If it was at Houston, I'd be more inclined to just pick Houston. Since it's at Indianapolis, I know Andrew Luck is back, and I don't know. I can't really tell. Watson is not playing so good, and he's on the road. But I think Houston is winless, and I don't think that they remain winless. I think they're going to have a win in this game. Remain winless? Yeah, that's the right way. I don't think they'll remain winless. I think they will get a win. There we go. So I'm actually going to go with the second away team. Okay, on the road. I'm going to pick them. Guys, I know. Listen. Okay, I know production value right now is not the best. You know, I've got just sitting in my house. I got just a sheet of paper and a pen. May not be the most interesting, but I have ideas in my head. Okay. So I think next week I'm actually going to team up with somebody, and we're going to do 2 people on the video, and I want to increase the production value so it's a little bit better and easier for you guys to see. Maybe a different format here. So I have some things in my mind. So just bear with me this video. Just hang tight with me, and we're gonna get to it. Okay. What's the next pick? All right, next one is Miami at New England. New England has not been playing good, and Miami has been playing good. Miami's undefeated, New England not so much. But it's still Brady, and it is at home. If this was a road game, normally I would, in any other year, I would have said, doesn't matter, I'm taking the Patriots. But it's a home game, and I don't think Miami is as good as their record indicates. And so being that they're on the road in New England, and it's still Tom Brady and Belichick and the Patriots, I'm going to give the edge of the Pats, and we're going to go Patriots for the win at home. All right, next, Jets at Jacksonville. This is kind of a no-brainer. Jets are starting a rookie quarterback with Darnold, and they're okay. They're not great. I think there's some potential there, but it's Jacksonville, and Jacksonville's pretty much lights out right now, and they're at home. So we're going to go Jacksonville. That's a no-brainer. Although, you know, I did see, I was talking with Jake the other day, and I did see something to where I think it'd be kind of cool if Le'Veon Bell, who's been holding out for the Steelers, goes to the Jets. Because they've got some okay receivers, and they got a decent defense, not great, but the piece that they're really missing is like a standout running back to complement their quarterback who's young. So I think that would be a good fit if somehow the Jets could pull that off. I don't know if they're going to or even care or consider it, but anyway. Okay, Cleveland at Oakland. Oakland's a dumpster fire right now, and I actually believe in Cleveland. And Baker Mayfield, despite my video when we did the draft, I'm kind of happy about it. I'm kind of impressed with that short little sample size that we got from him. So I'm actually going to pick the road team in this one, and I'm going to say Oakland stays winless, and we're going to go with the Browns on that to win on the road. Could be going out on a limb there, I'm not sure. Okay, next one, Seattle at Arizona. That's a no-brainer. Arizona sucks, and they're starting a rookie quarterback. They are at home, and we have had some struggles playing there in the past, but not a bunch of struggles. And I think Seahawks are going to hit their groove, and they're going to go win that game down in AZ and go 2-2 for the year. So Seattle over Arizona. New Orleans at the Giants. I think the Giants are kind of a sneaky good team this year. And I really am liking what I am seeing from Saquon Barkley. And so I'm going to take the Giants at home on that. San Fran at Chargers. This one I would have actually given a little bit more credence to as far as like which one should I pick. But right now with Garoppolo gone for the year and Sherman's going to be out for 3 or 4 weeks or whatever, and San Francisco's just, they're limping along, and I'm going to take the Chargers at home on that one. I think that's pretty easy pick. Next, Baltimore at Pittsburgh. I don't know about that one. I'm not too impressed with Baltimore, nor am I too impressed with Pittsburgh this year. I think Pittsburgh got lucky on this win with Fitzpatrick had like a bad stretch there because Fitzpatrick, the quarterback of the Bucks is real streaky, in my opinion. He's hot and he's cold. He's hot and he's cold. That being said, he did have a couple of those 3 picks in that Pittsburgh game. One, somebody hit his arm, and 2, he was kind of forced on one. And I think on one of the other ones, somebody ran a wrong route. So maybe they're not all his fault. But anyway, regardless, only because it's at home am I picking Pittsburgh. Because in Baltimore, I just swing the other way and pick Baltimore. But I'm gonna pick, unfortunately, the Steelers at home. Now, next, KC at Denver for the Monday night game. Good matchup. Okay, so next we got Monday night game, KC at Denver. I'm loving this matchup. This is an old school AFC West rivalry that the Hawks used to be in, so I still kind of follow KC and Oakland and Denver and San Diego. Well, not San Diego anymore. I think I said San Diego before, didn't I? Oh my God, LA Chargers. I'm gonna get that in my brain. Even though it's printed on here as LA Chargers, I think I still said San Diego. I will go back and I'll look at it later. Anyway, KC at Denver. I am actually gonna take Kansas City on the road in Denver on this one at Mile High. Denver, Mile High, very tough place to play, very tough place to win, but I think Kansas City is going to pull this out. I think that Patrick Mahomes he's got a little something special, and I don't know if Denver's going to be ready for that yet. I could be wrong. This definitely could go completely against me, but I'm picking KC to win in Denver on the Monday night. So mark it. I've got it marked. Okay, so all the picks are in. You can kind of see it that way. All right, I know there's a glare on the paper there, but all the picks are in. Now, with a pick 'em, traditionally what you do is you have to pick the total points scored for the Monday night game. So that's what I'm actually going to do as well. So tiebreaker, that's what that is, and total points scored in Monday Night Football game. I don't think it's going to be a shootout in Denver. I think because Denver's defense is really still pretty damn good with Von Miller there. But I am going to say that Kansas City wins, but I think it's going to be fairly close, and I'm going to say it's going to be a 24-20, and I'm going to say 44 points is going to be the score for the tiebreaker. All right, so there we go. Picks are in. Let's recap, shall we? Okay, recap. Here we go. So Minnesota at Rams, Rams. Cincinnati at Atlanta, taking the Falcons. Tampa at Chicago, taking the Bears. Detroit at Dallas, taking the Cowboys. Buffalo at Green Bay, I'm taking the Pack. Philly to win on the road at Tennessee. Houston to win on the road at Indianapolis and get their first win of the year, I believe. Miami is going to lose to New England in New England. Jets are going to lose to Jacksonville in Jacksonville. Cleveland with the upset at Oakland on the road. Seattle in a pretty solid win at Arizona. New Orleans is going to lose to the Giants. I think that's actually going to be a pretty close game as well. That's in New York. San Fran is going to lose big time to the Chargers. LA Chargers. And then Baltimore is going to lose in a slugfest, like seems to always be in the AFC North, to Pittsburgh. And I'm taking Kansas City over Denver in Denver for the big, huge road win. And it might be their best win of the year, depending on how the rest of the year goes. That might be the key to winning that division, is this game right now in Denver. And I've got tiebreaker points at 44 with Kansas City winning 24, Denver 20. All right. So next week, tune in. Hope you liked what you saw in this video here. I'm going to try to coordinate schedules with Jake and see if I can get him in the video. Maybe somebody else, maybe 2 other people. Who knows? I don't know. But I think we're going to try to make the production value a lot better for you as well, so that it's not just my boring living room with Delaney's balloons still in the background. And I can't turn this way because it's a mess over on my counter. It's a mess on my kitchen sink. It's a mess on this counter over here. And nobody wants to see that, right? All right, that's it, guys. Peace out. Remember, go to Wazwa, W-A-Z-W-A on YouTube. It's all one word. Really trying to get this thing going. Really trying to grow it into something special. Hopefully you guys are really liking these videos. And if you do, show me how much you like it. Go there and subscribe to the channel and click on the little bell icon.